What up? What up? What up? We back. Another episode of Whistle Gang Podcast, and we are live.
Yes,
And what are we
sir.
talking about, P? What are we talking about, P?
Talking about preseason. Preseason, baby. Ain't nothing. Hey, it don't mean nothing.
It doesn't mean anything, huh?
Ain't that what you said? Ain't
That's
that what
what
your
I,
post be like? Hey, it
that's what I
don't mean nothing.
always say. But the way you guys be on it is if like it's life or death.
Now, I just want to see some of the new cats get off, man. That's all. I want to get familiarized with some of the new cats, the rookies, the new niners. So that's what it's about, man. Like you said, it don't mean anything. It doesn't count. It's practice. Basically, that's all it is.
It's practice. Now it's practice. All right. Monty,
Yeah.
what's up, man? How you, man?
Man, I'm good, baby. We got red and gold skies in Vegas, so we doing good. It's
Yes,
preseason,
sir.
but it's still a dub. It's still Dub City, so
Still
I'll
Dub
take it.
City?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So that's the energy that we on. I just need to know what type of energy we on today.
Yeah, we got a W. It's Victory
All right.
Monday.
All right. Well, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. All right.
Hey, we could. What we want? What was the final score? How many
All right.
points
So
did
for
we won
everybody
by?
who doesn't know, 49ers
How many points did we won by?
yesterday beat the Raiders 22-19 in our second preseason
So
game.
it should have been 25-19, actually, right?
We all right. So for everybody who doesn't know, Jake Moody, who's always obviously the topic of conversation when it comes to 49er fans, missed an earlier kick from where? Like 52 yards.
53.
Easy for his.
What did you say, Monty?
53.
53. I apologize. 53 yards.
Yeah.
He missed it.
Yeah.
Badly.
You would have thought that, I don't know, I was on the ledge or something and was about to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge. My phone, first of all, we had our game watch. They all getting on me. P getting on me. My phone, I must have had about 60 notifications between Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah. I felt
and
bad
even
for you, man.
TikTok. Well,
Hey, that's what
did
happens when
Moody
you're the
do?
president.
President of the Jake Moody fan club. You damn right.
Hey, you the only fan of the Jake Moody fan club. You the
I
only
don't
fan.
know. I've been on Twitter a little bit today, and it seems like a lot of people are starting to get behind me. And a lot of the posts I'm starting to see is about the confidence and how that's a confidence builder, and everybody's hoping and wishing that will take care of his confidence, and hopefully it transitions into the regular season. But so we left. Me and P was at the same game watch, and we left. He left about 10 minutes before me, but we both left in the third quarter after halftime. And what happened? P sends me a video. Bashing Moody. Bashing Moody.
What did you do with it?
Did you ever release that video, P?
Nah, I wanted you to handle that. I can release it if you want, though.
You wanted me to handle that.
Yeah, man.
I thought it was a specific reason why you didn't. You want to tell the people why you didn't put it out?
I'm glad I didn't, because yeah.
Because
the
of
game,
what?
hey, I stand on it. You know what I'm saying? He has to. I give him one. Not two in each game. He definitely could have missed two in one game. So I give him one. He made up for it. And the bad thing about it, I didn't even get to see it because I was at an event. So I didn't even get to see the winning kick. At time. I had to watch the highlights. But hey, I appreciate you, Jake. Good looking out. Good. Thank you for doing your job, Jake. Thank you for doing what they brought you in for, Jake.
Oh my gosh.
That's what he's supposed to.
If you want to be technical, he technically almost single-handedly won us that game, even though he missed that one kick. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
His other 5 field goals was he was 5 for 6, correct? Or 4 for 5. 5 for 6, right, with the 59. So I kind of felt happy for him because he had a bad season last year. We all know that.
He was hurt.
He was hurt. He was hurt. His numbers
What's
were
the excuse now, though? Monty, what's the excuse now?
He missed one field goal. Kickers missed one field goal,
bro.
And it was a 53-yarder. It wasn't like it was a 25-yarder that he shanked. He missed a 53-yard field goal. So I'm happy for the guy, and I'm happy with the way he played yesterday. Yes, he missed the one kick, and because of the last season, like what he did last year, he's going to get maligned for that one missed kick. But it was a 53-yarder. Meanwhile, he has 16 of our 22 points to win the game for us. And listen, that big moment should hopefully catapult him, and hopefully he, put some confidence in his back, put a battery in his back, and get him back on right tracks. Listen.
We're gonna stamp this date. We're gonna stamp this date right here. that
Yeah.
Brad and Monty. Oh, he did a great job.
No,
I
listen,
love him for that.
he did.
Hey,
He did
5 games
5 and 6
into
with
the
a 59.
season, if he start missing, I don't want to hear it. I
He
don't want to hear
won't,
it.
bro. He won't. Listen, I believe in positive vibes, positive energy. And I said this yesterday at the Game Watch. I promise you, the people that are at the games, he can feel that negative energy as every time he runs out there and everybody's fit. Like, I bet you if we start cheering and pumping him up as he's running out there, he will feel that and feel good and start making the damn kicks. But y'all are just so negative about him and so down on him.
Listen, he had a terrible season. He deserved what he got. Even though he was injured, he had a terrible season. So I like the start that he got off to with this one. His preseason, give him a little boost because it looks like he's going to be our kicker. He's going to be our guy. We got to rock with him.
You're right.
That's why they call us the faithful
for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Listen, what else y'all got about Jake Moody? Because we can move on. Jake is the man. Jake for president. I believe, shout out to Sophie, but she's supposed to have me a Jake Moody jersey for week 1 in Seattle. I will be rocking it. And let's go. Let's go, Moody. I got your back, Moody.
Hey, did you see how they were slapping him though? I don't know if it was like for last year's slaps.
Wow,
for this year
behind him.
slap.
Like, it's no
Hey.
secret. Everybody's behind him. So, like, Kyle talked about everybody's like, yo, bro, this is going to be a huge boost of confidence for him. So, everybody's
Yeah, he
behind him.
definitely needs it. Again, I'm not here to bash him. I'm not gonna bash my team. I mean, you know, my team. He's a 49. I ain't gonna never get on here and bash no 49er. But he got to earn the respect back. When he came in, I had respect for him. I mean, he let us down a lot last year. So, yeah, practice. I give him that. It's all practice. But when season 1 starts, I don't want to hear anything. I want no excuses. Yeah, we moving forward. We moving past the Jake Moody bashing. I'm
All right.
done with it.
So, look, we all want to talk about the good stuff, bad stuff. We all go first.
Man, I like the way Brock was moving the ball down the field. First couple of possessions. That was awesome, man. It was good to see that.
Yeah.
Him and Pretty Ricky, boy, I'm telling you.
Man, what?
That's going to be that third and 18 pass he threw to him. Man, it was sweet. It was sweet. They look good. I'm liking the chemistry. They've been training in the off season all together.
Yeah.
They vibed at the end of the season last year. You know, Ricky had a injuries in the beginning of the year. I mean, we drafted him first round for a reason. The guy could play. You know what I mean? So hopefully they keep going in the right direction. You know what I mean?
They definitely got the chemistry. They definitely
look
got
real
chemistry.
good.
Yeah. So just imagine mixing JJ in there and throwing Kittle in there. It's gonna be amazing to see that threat that we got.
They look good. Purdy did look good. He was 6 of 8. Moved the ball right down the field, like right back to Slick Rick.
Yeah.
Him and Kittle has been booming in the preseason as well, in them joint practices. So I'm definitely excited. Like you said, I can't wait to see the full arsenal. Like, I really think this wide receiver room is very underrated. I think they can noise when all healthy and available. So obviously Demarcus Robinson comes back from
What's the cat number 5?
That's
Demarcus Robinson.
Demarcus Robinson.
Yeah,
he's gonna be
down.
suspended 2 or 3 games.
Okay.
They still haven't announced that yet, right?
Correct.
What his suspension is?
It's coming probably any day now.
Yeah.
But he's
a solid veteran too.
Yeah,
he's been
solid.
in the leagues.
Him, JJ, and then when BA comes back week 6, 7, 8, or whatever, by the time we get to week 12, BA, that's 4 games under his belt or so, with Slick Rick, Kittle in the middle. It's gonna be nice.
Are we getting that old BA? What are we getting though? I'm nervous about what BA we getting. It's hard to come back off of the injury.
You did see him running routes yesterday, catching passes from Purdy in the pregame.
And pregame, yeah.
Yeah, and pregame. So that's nice. So he's making his way. He's doing his thing. So it's coming. What we're hoping for is he's not going to week 4, 6, whatever time he comes back. He's not going to be BA, but he'll his route ability and stuff like that. He's just not going to be moving as quick in and out of his breaks and being super fast. So he's probably not going to be BA until next year, week 1. Maybe even next year, mid-season. I mean, he ain't going to be that 1,200-yard receiver or whatever that we need to start, you know what I mean? But he will be a presence on the field. You're still going to have to put a safety over the top and all the other kind of stuff. And he'll make big plays. He's just not going to be as fast to start. What else was good on the offensive side? That's pretty much it. Mac Jones looked decent. I mean, he threw the pick. He threw a pick in the first game. But
I was going to say that, man. I don't like it.
As a backup though, so if he had
Yeah.
the spot start 1 or 2 games,
Yeah, won't be bad.
that's my
Definitely
thought.
I'm not feeling Mac Jones. I get it, he a backup. I'm glad he's a backup. He's playing rusty to me. For him to be in the lead a couple years, he feels like a rookie to me. He's trying to, I don't know, feel like he's fortunate trying to make the team.
I don't know. All the reports and like I said, the joint practices where it really counts is he's balling. Now I know in the
I
preseason
feel like
game,
he's a step up from our backup from last year in Allen's.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
But I
Hell
do
yeah.
think with Cal working at him and keep working at him, Cal's gonna make him into something. So I'm looking forward to see a full season up on the Cal what he can be. The same with Arnold. Um Arnold, yeah. The way he turned his career around coming from the Panthers to us and then getting a starting position. So hey.
Getting paid. Can't wait to
Hey,
see him week one.
the rumor was that Shanahan wanted Mac Jones and not Trey Lance, right? And Lynch was the one that wanted Trey Lance, and they did. So I mean, as soon as he
I don't
became
know
a
about
free
that
agent,
last part, but the rumor was he had Mac Jones, but he had
First.
they had
Trey Lance,
pulled over Trey Lance, and they ended up picking Trey Lance.
which I think the pick should have been Justin Fields.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
always say that, man. When I look at him, I'm always looking at Justin, like he should have been there. He should be a 49.
And I think his career would have been a little different so far. I mean, he might be straight now,
Yeah.
but he would have been straight with starting it out with Kyle and then being in that offense and running and gunning. But
So we lost the running back. We lost the running back yesterday.
but
I
we
was
on the
telling
good
Brad.
right now. We on the good right now. So I've been saying the good.
No, I was saying with that, what y'all think about
Hate it.
Wilson
Hate
Jr.
it. Hate
coming
it.
up? Hey, he gonna get a spot
Listen.
now?
Hate it. Next. He's only going to get a spot because of injuries, possibly. Shout out to Avery Hype Man. I'm going to owe him a drink, I guess, because y'all know the bet was doused the bet that he wasn't going to make the roster.
Yeah, he gonna make that roster.
I almost still don't think he's going to make the roster because so he just texts about Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson from the Redskins or whatever they are, the Commanders, I'm sorry, are saying is available. And if we went out and traded for him because of our injuries, once again, then that puts Wilson off the team.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, everybody's been talking about our wide receiver issues, and I'm more concerned about the running back because I mean, even the names that we got after CMC, they're not the strongest names. Patrick Taylor Jr., Corey Kleiner. I mean, it's not we used to have. Well, we got Garendo too, yeah. So, but we're missing Jordan Mason, Elijah Mitchell's that stronger back. So I feel Jeff Wilson has a good chance for 2 reasons to make the team. Is because 1, he knows the system already because he's been here with Kyle, and 2, he's a veteran running back that can help the young guys out. So I think he has a solid chance to make the roster because God, if something goes wrong with CMC, I don't feel good. Like we had other players before that. Jordan Mason came in and it was fine. You know what I mean? I don't think we're gonna be that way if God forbid CMC gets injured again. I don't think we can hand the ball off to Patrick Taylor and he can run for 100 yards.
I don't know, but you got to remember, Kyle Shanahan schemes it up, and he believes that it's the system, not the running back.
Correct.
Now, to do more with CMC because of the pass game and all that other stuff, but you got to remember, going back to his dad, he had all undrafted running backs, and they all had 1,000+ yards. So he believes it's the system. So he could probably throw P back there and get 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
I give about 15.
As long as
don't
he
play
hits
me
the
like
hole.
hey, don't play me like that.
He'd have to hit the hole. But Jeff Wilson Jr., no, I'm 1,000% out on Jeff Wilson Jr. Yeah. But what about good on defense? What y'all saw? Nick Martin. Nick Martin probably, besides Moody, player of the game. He had a showing out. He was running sideline to sideline. He had 6 tackles, I think a sack.
Yeah, he had a sack too.
Yeah, that's the rookie.
He still needs to learn how to control himself a little bit because he overruns some plays. Oh, but he is looking really good out there, sideline to sideline. Hungry, speed,
Yeah, he just overthinking it, man. He wanted it so bad, Same thing with Bosa that year. Bosa kept overthinking it, running past it before the play can come to him. So I think Bosa need to pull that man to the side, man, and give him some knowledge.
Probably more so Fred, this because of the position.
Yeah.
Okay. But what you can see though is that with Fred in the middle and D Winters on one side and Nick Martin on the other side, we can have a very solid linebacking core.
Yeah.
Under Salah. The other good thing that I liked was the stuff from Salah, even though it's still very vanilla because it's preseason. One of the things that you did see was that he seems like he's going to be more aggressive, and there's going to be some blitzes dialed up. And I think that's what the
more
stat
stunts
came from the blitz.
Yeah,
So
he definitely got some new wrinkles out there.
yeah, he got new wrinkles out there, which is really good, which we need.
We definitely didn't see a lot of that last year, so I'm glad to have him back in and shaping up our defense because we were not blitzing last year like that.
Correct. Other good, Lucas in the secondary.
Yeah.
Lucas,
He's a baller.
yeah, and Siegel. I like Siegel too.
Yeah, Marcus, the safety.
J.R. Brown better watch out. J.R. Brown is the one that's looking like playing a little soft there.
Yes.
His job
Hey,
might
who-
not
who
be
got-
locked in.
Who got smacked like that? Was that
That was
That's
Lenore.
Lenore got smacked?
He
This
ran Lenore over. He ran Lenore over.
that was ugly.
Yeah.
But yeah, the secondary is another. The corners I like. The safeties I'm still a little concerned about. Like you were saying, obviously Marcus Siegel is young. He's a rookie, a 5th round pick. But obviously you got Lenore. Green is hurt, but he'll be back. I like him. And then Upton Stout in the slot. So I love that mix right there. It's the guys after them. So now with Lucas stepping up, I like that. So now we have like a 4th corner. So the 4 corners is pretty solid. It's when you go to safety, it's like question mark. Pinnock is hurt. Jair Brown is in and out hurt, plus playing a little soft. Siegel showing some promise, but at the end of the day, he's a rookie. This is why I'm like super optimistic and like scared about what's going on for the season. Where everybody's talking, you see the Madden 14-3 and all this other crap. Like, yo, we are super young, man. Super young. That D line got pushed around, even though there's nobody playing in the front 7 yesterday. Like, and they're all banged up. All those rookies are banged up. Alfred Collins looks like shit. CJ West is banged up. Markel Williams is banged up, not even playing. They haven't even gotten their first action yet. Well, CJ West did. He got action in the first preseason game. He got hurt and thing. But I don't know. What else is good? Special teams. We talked about Moody. Anybody else on defense that we missing good? I don't think so, right?
No.
All right, let's get to
Valdez, number 55.
Yeah, the D tackle.
He's been playing solid. He's been playing solid and undrafted, so he's been playing really good. Every chance he gets, he's in on a play. So
yeah.
Sebastian Valdez, right?
Yep.
Sebastian Valdez.
Yep, the Hulk is what they call him.
Yeah,
the Hulk.
He's been playing solid.
And he's getting a lot of playing time because of the D tackle rookies that we all drafted all banked up. So he's getting more looks, which is great. That's what you want to see. You want to see dudes stepping up, taking advantage of the opportunities that they're getting. So you gotta like.
And also because with Salah, he rotates those D line in and out, so you're gonna need some depth. So having him play like that and come in on the 3rd rotation is a plus. You know what I mean?
Correct. What about the bad offense?
Pooney. Hopefully that knee injury ain't serious, man, because we can't afford to lose nobody in our line, because I think that's our weakest link right now.
Yep.
Burford, I don't know what happened to Burford. He regressed so badly. And McKivitz was looking good, and then he's so up and down. But we need Pooney.
So the pass blocking wasn't actually bad. Buford only had 2 pressures on 29 attempts. Most of the guys had two or less. Nobody had 3, gave up 3 pressures yesterday, more than 3 pressures. On 20 plus like pass attempts. Problem is there was no run blocking. The boys couldn't move me.
Yep.
But yeah, Pooney going down, bad. Patrick Taylor going down, bad.
Corey Kleiner got injured too. High ankle sprain.
That's all bad, bro. That's just all bad. None of that's good. But Pooney is expected to be out for the rest of the preseason, and so far, possibly week 1. He's our 2nd best O lineman.
I think that's gonna happen. They're gonna start sitting a lot of them on this last one.
Yeah, I doubt anybody plays this 3rd one.
Yeah.
We're so banged up. They should just cancel that shit. But it's all about the ticket sales and the money. So they got to sell those tickets.
Yeah.
They got to sell the tickets. So, but yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how banged up we are.
It seems like it's every year though. Injuries never stops.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this. So have y'all seen the whole static stretching versus the dynamic stretch?
I remember you was talking about it.
I've heard about it, that we don't do that, right? The
Yeah,
Niners
we
don't do
don't.
it.
So static stretch is the old school stretch. So you just stand there and you stretch and you do all your moves and do different things. The dynamic stretch is when you I don't know, step back and turn your side and you do movements to warm up. You just do slow. You do the high knees and butt kicks and stuff like that just to warm up. And we don't do any static stretching. That's all we do. So what they think and what they're saying is, or I guess, social media is asking, like, does that have anything to do with what? The injuries. Do you think this is playing a major part in our injuries?
It could be. I mean, you want to be out there loose, so yeah, it could be. But it's been happening season after season. So was they doing that the year before, last year, the same type of stretches and warm ups?
I don't know, but isn't it a new training staff either this year or was it last year?
It should be because
Last year was a whole new training staff, so this is their second full year. I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I mean, I'm not the most fit dude, but when I do work out, and stuff like that, I do both. You know what I mean? I static stretch and then I do some dynamic warm ups. So I don't understand why they can't as professional athletes. And maybe they do. They do it, you know what I mean? I don't know, in the locker room or individually they do their static stretch and then as a team they do the dynamic. I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough to say. I mean, how many you got to do it? How many other teams don't use it? What's their injuries look like? It's tough to pinpoint that. You know what I mean? Even if they changed last year, we've been having injury issues. I think the whole Kyle Shanahan era. You know what I mean? It's not. This is nothing new. I mean, it seems like every year it gets worse. But
that's why I was saying, do we got the same training staff? Because it seems like it. Because we're always facing this pileup of injuries throughout the season. And now the season hadn't even started. Here we are again, same start as the past seasons with these injuries. So
yeah, but
something got to be figured out in that.
I think the biggest problem is at least none of our big players are injured, but the rookies missing time because of injuries is going to be a problem because we're looking to them to be a crucial part of the defense, and they're not getting their work in, so that's going to be a problem. You know what I mean? Now, when they finally come back, week 2, week 3, whatever it is, that's going to be their preseason. So they're going to need a couple games under their belt to get themselves flowing again, and it's going to just put us behind the 8 ball when we're already leaning on rookies to be impactful players. You know what I mean? So
correct.
We'll see how it goes.
What about bad on defense?
Bad on defense.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't.
Again, like we said, it's practice, bro. I'm watching it, but it's practice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how serious I'm taking it. Again, I'm just trying to get familiar with some of the players out there. So key plays and stuff like that, nothing stands out. Unless it's some down the field or sack or something like that. Nothing really stands out right now. So
The only thing for me is I would say, like I said before, J.R. Brown, it seems like he's a bit off. And then obviously Lenore getting trucked. Lenore likes to pop his shit. He likes to pop his shit, and then he got a good taste of his medicine right there with that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So hopefully that doesn't make him run with his tail between his legs. Hopefully he's the same Demo we know.
No, I think he will be.
He got a taste of his own medicine. You remember how he cracked old boy from Philly? So he got a taste of his own medicine, man. It happens.
Yeah, it happens. But what it does show is that shit. Eventually, probably gonna be a player. He's gonna be something to mess around with in the league. Powerful runner, muscle speed and stuff like that. And also too, I mean, it just shows that you got. I mean, obviously you got to get low. Like we're not in practice. You know what I mean? They don't tackle, so they don't take you to the ground or nothing. It shows like, damn, like that's something that should really be practiced. You know, but
correct.
Good thing it was preseason.
Yeah, good thing it's preseason.
It don't count.
Won't count. And you know my thing about I don't even watch it. Obviously, but we got to cover it. We got to talk about it because it's what everybody else is talking about. Any concerns besides injuries right now on the team or with the team?
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave it there though. I ain't gonna talk about it.
So you talking about Moody? What else?
My concern is the running back depth. I think we're weak at the running back. I'm not worried about wide receiver. Not at all. They keep talking about that, but I feel like Pearsall is going to have a breakout year. Jenner's going to be fine when he comes back. We know what Kittle's going to bring. And DeMarcus Robinson, a good veteran. Hopefully he's not suspended too long. And IU coming back. And the kids, Watkins and Bergen. I feel like Shanahan's going to dial some plays up for them too with their speed, So we got little weapons there.
We got a lot of weapons receiver core, but again, like you said, the O line for me, and maybe the back situation, because I'm hoping and praying, nothing happens to Christian. But if that happens, that can be a real downhill for us. So we got to have somebody behind them just in case. So that's my only concern. The O line. I think our defense is on track. I like the way we running on the field, we blitzing, getting back there in the backfield on quarterbacks. I like that. So again, protecting Brock or protecting Mac, whoever gonna be back there. That's the thing.
That'd be Brock without money. What do you mean, whoever?
Yeah, yeah.
My only concern is the same thing, not just position specific, but the whole team, just the depth. I mean, shit. I mean, edge rusher goes down, we don't have no backups. Wide
Yeah.
receivers are seeing it now. Running backs are seeing it now. No depth.
We thin. We're very, very thin.
We thin that on the line. Hold up. Go back to good. Speaking of the line, I forgot. Connie Colby, a 7th-round draft pick out of Iowa. We might have found something there. Possibly, I'm sure now with Pooney going down, they probably move him to right guard and see if he can get start at right guard while Pooney's out. So that'd be
Right.
good if he could play both guard positions. But he's
What they saying about Pony? How many? How long he gonna be?
They
He
say he
gonna
may
be
be
out.
ready for week. They said he may be ready for week 1. May.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
But I just saw a video of him when he was limping off pretty bad.
Correct.
But I also saw a post of the kid you talk about, Colby, something that Shanahan kind of blasted him because he didn't want to go back in the game or something. Was that like on the first preseason game? I don't know if it was like somebody making a meme or something, or it was bullshit, fake news, whatever you want to call it. But I saw a quick glance that they were saying that Shanahan ripped the rookie Colin Colby because somebody, I guess, in the game before him or something like that. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not. But then it's funny because you heard nothing but good reports of him for the Raiders game. So maybe it did happen and he woke up and realized what he Shanahan put that fire in his ass. So
yeah.
But they said he was playing real good that week, so that always helps when you can find a 7th-round draft pick that can play, i.e. Juwan Jennings, Brock Purdy.
So with all that being said, we have one preseason game left. And then you got like 2 weeks off, pretty much just not off, but practice and everything like that. And then getting on. So you got the Chargers, which is I think the final preseason game of the season.
Correct.
Yeah. Next Saturday night, 8:30 against the Chargers. And then it's on to Seattle. Then the grind begins of the season. Anything specific you guys want to see going into this Chargers, or is it just the basics, stay healthy?
Yeah, man. I don't want any injuries coming out of this game. It don't mean nothing again. It don't count for wins and losses. Just get in there, keep it simple, keep it basic, and get on out of there injury free. That's all I want.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you want to see it injury free, but at this point, I would like to see some of our rookies on the defense actually come back and be able to get some reps before the season starts. I would like to see one drive with the first team offense just to see how they flow. I doubt they play CMC. You know what I mean?
Hell no.
I would like to see Brock get another drive under his belt.
Not even Brock. No, I don't want none of that. Get in there and get out.
The funny thing is, years previous, I always remember the starting quarterback wouldn't play the first two and then played the third one. That's why I found it weird that Brock played this week.
But that's when it was 4.
Yeah, when it was 4, man,
right.
The starters was playing the whole first half.
Yeah, the third game, which would be this one, was the dress rehearsal. They would play all the way through to the halftime, and sometimes come out and then take off. But
so you don't think Brock's playing the next week? No.
Kyle said it in the press conference. He said pretty much that he didn't say, hey, he's not going to play, but he said pretty much he's not going to play.
Yeah. Read between the lines.
Read between the lines. Yeah, their preseason's over. Time to get ready for Seattle, which we can't wait to bring you that.
Trent didn't even play a snap, right?
Trent Trent didn't even play.
CMC.
Trent don't even do the joint practices.
Really?
Trent gonna give you what you want when it's game day. So
He do.
Trent gonna be ready, man.
He be doing the 1-on-1s, but he don't do the 11-on-11 joint practices. They don't want nothing to happen to nothing that ain't supposed to be nothing.
Right.
Straight bubble wrap.
Yeah, but then they put Brock Purdy in that 11-11, and the guy landed on his knee. Thank God it wasn't serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
you put Brock out without his
at the end of
protector.
Injuries are part of the game, though. So
that's why he had rollouts and different things. Like he wasn't calling plays, so he's standing back there in the pocket to where he can get hit. So yeah. What else we got though, fellas?
Man, I think that we touched everything, man.
All right. So what you about to say, Monty?
No, I think I pretty much said everything I had in my mind. I mean, the one thing I was real happy to see was Purdy and Pearsall, man. I'm looking for a big year for them too. You seen it? I don't know if you watched that show when he said Ricky walked up to him and he told him, he's like, "Listen, if I'm in the wrong place, tell me. Let me know. I'm gonna work." And then Purdy's like, "This is gonna be a fun season." I think it's gonna be a fun season for them too, man. I'm looking forward to it.
We working. Yeah, that's all we want. That's all we want right there. But make sure you guys are subscribed and are following the Whistle Gang podcast on YouTube and all social media platforms.
Yes.
We can't wait to see you guys on the road and at home, and because none of us live in the Bay, so to us it's road, home, whatever you want to call it. But we can't wait.
Home away from home.
I know, right? Can't wait to see you guys out there. We will be back with some more episodes leading up to the Seattle game and our preview and our season preview show and all those kind of things. So make sure you just tune in, you're following us, and subscribe so you do not miss out on anything.
Yes.
With all that being said, man, that's all I got. P, Monty, you guys good?
Good, baby.
Man. I'm just looking forward to Seattle. First game of the season, baby.
Can't wait. Sam Darnold, we gonna be on that ass. With all that being said, man, Whistle Gang Podcast, we out. P.
Peace.
Well, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed it. We had a ball making it. Thank you very much.